I don't know when you're watching.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That above see ball, get ball.
From second and 14. Brissett, Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That defense just did not budge, and now your punter. Well, this is why you pay him.
It is. It's exactly why you pay him. But what he's got to be thinking about are a couple of things. Number 1, don't step back. Could be a safety. Number 2, cut down your time on your mechanics. If you're a 2-step punter, it needs to be 1 step and get rid of the football.
Field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Flacco from midfield. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? Working pretty well.
He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion,
That's
excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
A coach suggested me to put myself in this position.
And this kick is not going to be close.
Or that,
it's well short,
defense.
well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On 2nd down now, it's Hines, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw, Brissett. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Holding offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. Finds Jake Butt over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But this offense can get their tight ends involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now Flacco. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sutton. A good pickup there. 8 yards and a first down completion. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Flacco, he completes this to Sutton. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Flacco looks to throw. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Boost review.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
I have a delay on my YouTube. I did that because when I did live stream, like, so people can just stream watch my play call.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even.
So, lessons learned from today's Steelers game, we need to get rid of James Conner.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken
and he
from the
fumbles.
7.
Oh my God.
Here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
By the
They made
kicker.
goal line offense a priority on the practice field this
And he
week. This is
face-masked the
exactly
shit out
the
of me.
situation they've been prepping for. And he'll give it here to his running back. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. From the 2 now, second and goal.
That was weird.
Run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop
On the next play, like, it felt like the defenders were already in my back zone as soon as they caught, like, they got like a speed boost.
They come up in an offset eye. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. Brissett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. You really can't see it in his leg, maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe
It was
in
a
the
good
beard,
read, though.
that's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Colts to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Brissett on first down. Ebron caught left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
It's a bounty gate.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
Why didn't he
Somehow
automatically
came back to
spin?
football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies.
Like he was going against his lineman, and then he just did a weird spin.
Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing. Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 14-10. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Brissett to throw on first. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
After the sack on first down, Brissett. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here we go.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Hey, watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
First down, Brissett.
I should have floated it over.
It would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos.
Look at this next play. You'll see number 72 like way out of the play.
That is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offense. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people?
I gave up.
Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors
Did he not want any more fun?
to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now it's Flacco. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield and brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flacco, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They go pass again with Flacco. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Flacco now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Flacco under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Flacco from the gun. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh, 4.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
From the gun, here's Brissett. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
He's going to fly right up into the bitch now. I'm sorry.
Right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Brissett now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I wanted the 1st.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he gets it down to the 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
What are you talking these teams again?
He's back to throw. This will be caught inside the 10.
I'm talking about team again.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Y2 Spider Banana.
Here's Brissett. And he'll get
oh my.
into the end zone.
Y2 Spider Banana. That's what I thought.
Indianapolis. Jack Doyle. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to.
Nope. You gotta give it a second because you're behind, remember? Give it a second, it'll go to his aim. There it goes. I got a better view coming. Don't worry, I zoom in. Seriously.
Kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last
I started,
tackle.
by the way. I kicked field goal.
Could come back at you a long way.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only
See, I always go short on my damn kicks now because I'm used to the all-Madden kick timer.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end
You hit it
zone
right
for
there
a
and it just
touchback.
goes to the middle.
Flacco and the Broncos now down 17-14, a minute 11 to go. And they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Flacco, a veteran in these situations, hurrying his guys up. Now it's Lindsey, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Pressure mounting, Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey.
What were you
The
talking about?
Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30
like I'm
ticks
enjoying
to
the
go in
experience
the
we're playing
football
right now, you know.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be
hell no.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Flacco. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That's cool with me, Flacco.
Darius Leonard applied the heat. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. The completion to Riddick.
Have dynamic madness. Deep does short pass.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that